Nice one, Liz. Sorry, I just had to get the mad out of my system. Y'all are all great and I love you. I'm sorry. I take much of it back. Oh, this is cute.
I've got a good feeling about this one. Few things satisfy like a puzzle solved.
Could you do it in 5? Boy, I did it in 5. Hush. Do I not look like a gamer? Cool! Blimey! Gov, that's a lot of chimneys to sweep! Did it take me 7? Whatever. I took exactly the number that I wanted to. No, this game is made by... What's the name of the company? Take 5? Something 5? Stage 5? Stage 5. Level 5. There we go. And Capcom made Ace Attorney. Do I have to open that puzzle back up and do it in 5 so y'all be nice to me? What happened to my chat full of gamers here to game and to enjoy another gamer gaming? Why am I getting bullied all of a sudden? Just because that bird was a jerk. Everyone's trying to get clout. If you're gonna dunk on me, at least do it on Twitter. Do it on Twitter like everyone else. That's a very specific joke since Tina always donates $5. Sorry, $5? I can't believe how owned I'm getting out here. Chapter 5. There you go, we did it in 5 moves.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
Can I please be uncancelled now? Bunch of bullies. 4 frogs are sitting on logs. Get them hopping around so each frog is on a log with a ribbon that matches its own color. There are 3 rules you need to follow. Frogs can hop to an empty adjacent log. Frogs can leap over an adjacent frog to reach an empty log. Frogs can't leap over 2 frogs at a time. Now get them frogs hopping.
How about this? Phew, that's a relief.
Did I do it in 8 moves? I'm not going to say whether or not I did it in 8 moves, because I didn't count, and I'm not going to get bullied. God damn it. Poor bird. Well, buckle in, folks. We're doing this again. Hey, anyone want to watch me be bad at video games? Then you came to the wrong place, bucko. Yo, thanks for the rape, pie chemist. You expect only high-level play. Well, I expect that from myself, too. Sometimes I can't deliver on those expectations, but I'll always try. The Layton games are very good. You gonna land right on the pole? Of course not. Who would think that? Though, this might give me a primo bounce. Okay, first off, you can't blame me. That looked great. I already tried this one, right? This was one of the early ones I tried. Yeah. Why does it have a time limit? So you can't just bounce around like a doofus forever? It'll time you out eventually. Bye, idiot. I mean, realistically, that is going to be a kick-ass bounce, too. Never mind, I lied. I take it all back. Never believed me. I thought he'd have enough speed built up at that point. These challenges are kind of wild. I like them, even though I often look like an idiot. But I often look like an idiot no matter what I do. Huh. I don't believe so, no. If this works. Come back! I mean, common sense seems to suggest that we're building up like this. But that doesn't go anywhere useful, it doesn't seem like. Oh my god, just deuce! Oh my god. There's literally no way that this does anything useful. How could these 2 pegs be useful? There is no way they put 2 pegs up there that are useless. Right? Right? That was really anticlimactic. It's gonna be really weird if this is the solution right here. Like, adding that there will do something good. It won't, right? It couldn't. See? I've been validated. This was the one I already tried, right? God, that just looks like that should work, right? There's nothing about that that feels like that should fail. That is so almost. That is the correct way of putting it. Actually, at this point, legally speaking, I've already earned it, so they have to give me the win. This is a meritocracy, and I have already demonstrated my merit. But I'm sorry, what were all of those moves? What was every of those moves? Wait. What if this is it? That'll be buck wild. This was the solution. Was what that? Oops. That was the solution. And I hate it so much. This game is buck wild. There we go. We conveniently did the thing we were supposed to. Got it. It does feel like they handled the idea of time travel relatively gracefully in this game. For what it's worth, I mean... Four siblings inherited a large plot of land. They've each built a house in their favorite spot without thinking about how best to divide up the rest. They've decided that the fairest solution is to split the land into 4 identical 6-square portions, with each one containing one house. Each portion must touch, but not contain, the well in the center. Which sibling's property will end up containing the star? I think it has to be A, right? It has to be A. C is going to touch from the top, obviously. I guess... Well, that's maybe not true. Oh, wait. I gave A too much land. I guess he was the one who paid for the land surveil. Okay, if I do this, if that's the plot that I choose for A, then D cannot touch the well and... So here's how C would carve out, probably? Well, not necessarily. Hold on. Okay, let's assume that this is what A does. Here. the land at the bottom wouldn't all get used up, right? Because if I took all the land at the bottom, these 3 squares, and the square that's on the house, there's only 2 squares remaining, which means he doesn't actually get to the well. So I think that doesn't work. Let's say C takes this land right here. Does this work for me? Well, B could take this. Yes, this works. Oh no, now B has land on 2 sides of the well, which means they can't all touch the well. Okay, that doesn't work then. Okay, so let's assume that B gets this amount right here. That means that B has to take this space right here. This is B. That's 6. I'll make the assumption that D is gonna have to take the well from the right side. I don't see a way to avoid that, honestly. Which means D would only take this land. C gets that over there, and A gets that. That works. So I think it's A. I think I was right. My instinct was right. I just really wanted to prove it to myself.
I've got a good feeling about this one. Few things satisfy like a puzzle solved.
Cool. Oh, when it described identical, I guess it didn't occur to me that it meant in shape. I don't know why I just completely blew off the identical portion. Because I probably drew it wrong. Hey, it's Pavel. Well, there was only 25 squares. The well wasn't owned by anyone, so it had to be 6 4 ways. Lunar leapfrogs. Oh god. Really? Okay. I'm gonna take way too many steps, and I really don't care.
Here's my answer. Phew, that's a relief.
Thanks, bad actor. I appreciate it. A new course for the car. God, we're playing all the good mini games today. I'm still missing 2 things on the sticker book. Team. This game has all the best mini games. For real. Picture book is interesting. It's not hard, but it's kind of a cool logic puzzle. The parrot game is buck wild. And the toy car is a ton of fun. I'm sorry. This game has the best mini games. I'm glad, Grenlith. This game's been really good. I can see why a lot of people do prefer this.
All I'm saying is, don't leave puzzles for tomorrow when you can solve them today.
I'm starting to think that they voiced Beasley just so that they could have that voice. You can't move in the direction the arrows are pointing, and you can't go over the same square twice.
This one's as good as solved.
I'm pretty sure my solution was correct.
Let me think this through again.
I never went over the same square twice. Right, down, left. Oh, here, I messed this one up. Nope, they're right. I messed that one up. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Okay, hold on. Alright, so let's go down first then. Okay, this meets back up with our old solution. So I go down, right, right, down, down, left, left, down, down, right, 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 up, right, right, down. There we go.
How about this? I knew it!
Maybe. Yo, we got the mushroom. Inserting one of the blocks A, B, C, or D into the space marked question mark reveals a hidden message. It's an O. They were the letters for Layton. That's not a puzzle. Puzzles have to pass a certain threshold in order to be puzzles. Three sheets of transparent plastic with different patterns painted on them. If you layer them correctly, a chessboard pattern appears. The order in which you layer them is important, and you can't flip or rotate the sheets. Which sheet A, B, or C goes on the very bottom? So I think C is going to be on top. B has to be on bottom. There's no way it's not.
Here's my answer. Phew, that's a relief.
I don't think they gate it based on number of Pikarots. I think they gate it based on number of puzzles solved. So I think Pikarots really only serve to be like a... Oh wait, no, you're right. I think some of the post-game puzzles are gated by Pikarots. You're right. I'm sorry. So I'm missing one person. A Picarot? Isn't it like 10 to the 18th rats? Later, Liz. What a rotter. Oh, a pick-a-rat. Okay, I get it, yeah. It's all thanks to our friend Burb. A puzzle counter? Oh no. I named the parrot Burb. Because it was the correct name.
Your future self is just down this road. Don't you find it a bit unnerving?
It's quite a peculiar sensation, I must admit. Yes, quite.
I still can't believe there's another Professor Layton running around.
I assure you, the man is real. You'll see soon enough.
Oh, that's gonna be a big twist, you're right. In counting on his fingers, this eccentric man counts in the order you see pictured below. After he counted from 1 to 5, he returns to his thumb and goes on counting with the same order, starting with 6. If he continued counting in this way, which finger would he land on when he gets to 763? So it's just mod 3, so it's his pinky. I'm not messing up a really obvious answer, right? It's mod 5, so... Yo, what's up, Brando? I'm not about to hit submit when my answer's super wrong, right?
That should do the trick. Well, that's settled.
I'm sorry, but I have 5 people in my party right now? That's a lot of people in my party. One of them's a bird, too. One of these students broke a window, so you ask each of them who did it in order. A says, I didn't do it. B says, A is telling the truth. C says, D is lying. D says it certainly wasn't me. The one whose story sounds fishy is the culprit. Who is it? Okay, that's actually kind of a cute problem. I asked them in order, and C says D is lying before D has even said anything.
This one's as good as solved. I knew it!
That's a cute puzzle. This reminds me of a puzzle. Let's see. Oh, okay. Took me a second to spot the opening on this one. I wish this one worked with the D-pad. Like, I wish I could just hit left or right. Because the clicking's kind of annoying.
Here's my answer. I knew it.
Hey, it's Maya. Is there anything here I can interact with? There's nothing obvious to interact with here. I may just be missing things, but... Getting all the hint coins. Wow, these are a lot of personal questions, my man. An antique shop. At an antique shop, a rich man is looking at flower vases that have portraits painted on them. Wow, the profile, the big belly, it looks just like me. I'll take this one. It's A.
answer.
If you flip it upside down, it looks just like him. Ha!
Phew.
That's not really a
relief.
puzzle either. I mean, I guess we're really being generous with the word puzzle. This young student has drawn 5 shapes on the blackboard, but one of them is not quite right. Circle the shape that doesn't belong. Oh, neat. They're made up of numbers, and it's that number of copies of it. So this is 3 3s, 5 5s, 7 7s, 4 4s, but this is 5 9s. Or 6s, if you want to get technical, but it's not 6 of them either.
I've got a good feeling about this one. Well, that's settled.